coming to team, the different skilled persons are working together, like Indian cricket team, like that.
Okay. Okay.
So we have to coordinate their skills to accomplish our objective, common objective.
Okay. To reach their goals. Okay. And
Yes,
about
common goal.
yeah. No, that is the team behavior. What is the individual behavior?
It's more about his own consciousness, rather than group consciousness.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. So team performance management, based on the two principles, we can follow how the performance management works for teams. Like team in the sense, like you can say team behavior is different from individual behavior. And another aspect is the behavior that help team to become very successful. As you said, you have defined one good example about the cricket match. That is really the team always think about what? As you said, they want to achieve their goals for future development. This is what about how this team performance or performance management for teams, how this perform. What do you mean by performance management? Tell me. Simple,
It's
one
about
line.
efficiency.
Yeah, you can say it is a simple. It is a fundamental concept. It's a planning and controlling of all team members. How they are controlling?
By coordinating and their actions.
Etc. We have any number of activities how to bring them into our lane. So this is a simple fundamental concept by planning and controlling all the team members. Now, here in this chapter, we are discussing the difference between the team building and the performance management. Okay, here you can notice traditionally, if you think about team building and team performance management, is that the former engages in the activities. Who? Team building. Team building always engages in activities. And what they believe, always they believe that how they will indirectly lead to improvement in the team performance. Like whether to do or they don't want to do. This is what the team traditionally, if you think team building always engages in the activity. Say for example, your cricket match. To win the game, how many activities they follow? How many activities, how many exercises, how many practices they involve in for achieving, as you said, for accomplishment, for achieving their goals. Similarly, this team performance and team building always ensure high team performance. Members of that team should feel motivated and confident that their team members, that goals has to be achieved. You got the point?
Yes.
Yeah. Always to ensure high team performance. Every member of that team should feel motivated. Not only one or two or creamy people in that team particular, all members should feel that they are motivated and they are very confident with their team members to achieve goals. This is what. So this team building activities help employees to feel a sense of shared purposes, which improve them to achieve their work or task in hand to do it perfectly. In other words, the practice of maximizing the effectiveness of each work or each member or the work groups. This is what about the team building and team performance. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
They should be motivated and they should be very confident of all their members to achieve their future or accomplishing their goals. This is what about the simple language. Now tell me, what is team building? Is it the same? Team building and team performance management are same?
No, ma'am, different.
They are different. Performance management for teams needs understanding of team behavior. Performance management for teams needs understanding of team behavior. How is the team behavior? They should understand. And team performance management is what? It is a continuous process. Understood? You are noticing the difference? Team building
Yes.
and the team performance. So team performance management is a continuous process of creating, managing, and facilitating how they are engaged, how they are building, how they are, it is like whether it is driving the employee base into groups or preparing or performing evaluation checks and or setting goals. So it is very, very important, useful way to allow employees for the further development, their leadership skills, and to encourage them to accountable or accessible or reinforcing among the members. One is bit low productivity, you have to put inputs in him to bring out with the same level of behavior. This is what the Team Performance Management Act. So it is the act of performance management for teams is the act of ensuring the team performance is continuously improving, and the process is it deriving the employee base into groups and they are performing in the evaluation manner and with the checklist and with the setting of goals. This is what etc is meant by what is the meaning of team performance management. Only you have to be, remember, it is a continuous improving. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is a dynamic process.
Which one?
It is a dynamic process, ma'am.
Yeah,
Performance.
means we are differentiating how this team building and team performance differ. They are both important for the organization, but both has different dynamic. This is bit secondary dynamic. You cannot say that. And that is the reason we have labeled for our work performance. Performance is nothing but you are appraising your work. Understood? We are giving
Okay.
appraise. Appraise means I'm appreciating your work. By what? By what? How I am checking out you? How I am analysis I'm done through your performance. What is again performance? It's nothing but I'm evaluating through the checklist. Okay, individually, if I think, I'll take it here. One state of strategy, like he is all very skillful, very effective, very efficiency, knowledgeable, capable, everything, etc. I will assign you by evaluating your performance in that. After evaluating, I have given the appraisal. Appraisal means in a form of reward. Again, that reward, monetary or non-monetary. So this is what everything is connected with one after the other. What is that performance here? You are not judging, you are appraising your performance. How you are motivating, how you are monitoring, how you are controlling it. For example, controlling in the sense what? Have put under you at the marketing strategy or financial department, like all the costs should be up to the mark. If you go beyond your cost, it is lost to the company, it lost to the organization. So you need to have the control over the cost also, how you are incurring, how you are reducing the cost. That is very, very important. You have all studied in cost of concepts.
Yes, ma'am.
That is another big chapter for your how to reduce your cost. We have n number of costs, how to. So this is what, how you are able to manage in the organization based on these all features, based on all the discipline strategies you have developed in your. So those strategies, how you are building up in your team, and that team performance, how you are involved your performance management. So that is the reason they say team building and team performance are different. Okay. Team performance management for teams is you are understanding the team behavior only. What is that behavior I'm noticing you? You are very attentive, you are very skilled, you are very learner, you are very, very interacting. I'm seeing your behavior. If I think individually, if 3 or 4 are there in your class, I say your team building. Okay. When I have given the project for you, you have done your project with the teamwork. Your team is very, very effective and you have achieved your successful in the project. This is what, after submitting your project in the organization with the help of your team members, I appraise you. Some appreciation I'm giving, some reward I'm giving. This is what. So here, team building behavior and team management behavior and individual behavior, we are all have to understand each and every member of the team. See, for example, in the cricket match, if everybody are efficient only, I'll form a team. Isn't it?
Yes.
That was the lesson says. See, again, we'll study in this chapter 2 principles, how they guide team performance management, that they should understand each team behavior is different from the individual behavior is one principle. And another one, how the behavior makes a team successful is another one. So to study this, there are n number of models are there. For understanding these models, how their effectiveness, why we are studying, how their effectiveness in the team. So there many authors have given their models to understand the team effectiveness by GRPI. GRPI model is very, very common, and the Smith model, T7 model, it is very, very clearly mentioned in your material. You can go through each and every one, but I'll give you one model explanation and another T7, very, very easy. GRPI model. GRPI model. So this represent as a pyramidal diagram, means that triangle shape. So when you like 3 levels of management you draw, no, triangle shape, and again you'll classify it into 3, upper level, middle level, and the lower level.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here similarly, GRP also it is represented as a pyramid model, and they consist of 4 parts. So that 4 parts are represented with the acronym GRPI. G means goals. It's there everything. You can open and see your diagram.
Yes, ma'am. Roles, procedures.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? So you should have a goal, and what is your role, how you are motivated, and what is that procedure you have followed, and how you are maintaining your interpersonal relationship with your members. So these are 4 are very, very important for this model. Who has defined this model? Fry, Rubin, and Plownick. So they have defined this model of their effectiveness through the GRPI. So these are the fundamental concepts of this model, how the model is explained. Means they should have the clear-cut goals and how they are playing with the roles, with the openness in the sense like you should have the mutual trust and the flexibility of your relationship. So this all leads what? Your effectiveness of each and every member. So this is very, very easy to understand this model, how it does. So here in this model, GRPI, it's very easy to understand and how they have employed and how they have established of teams in resolution of teamwork, any problem caused by any variety of factor, easily it is monitored, and then and there you are rectified with your interrelationship behavior. Is it clear?
Yes,
You can
ma'am.
define in other aspects also. And one more thing, T7 model. T7 model, you can remember this model as defined by Michael Lambroda and Robert. So he has given 5 components in this team, like some are internal elements are there, external elements, to bring out the influences of the effectiveness of team, how he has brought into. So to begin with this model, all the concepts represent by T. That is the reason he said T7 model. 5 are internal and another 2 are external. It is called T7 model. T, first one is it is there everything, trust and trust, talent and team skilling, task skills. These are all included in the internal practice. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah. And I'll just close with the 2 models. There are many, very, very easy to understand when you go through each and everything. Okay. We have La Fastow, Larson model, Haxam model, how the teams work. Each team has their different player and what are its characteristics, the distinction between the team members. So what type of a relationship they maintain, what is the behavior of each team, how effective they are, how they are beneficial for their problem solving, and how the leadership behaviors are successful or not. If the leader is there, like for example, captain in the cricket match, no? So you can assume like that also. In the team, one captain or a leader should be there who can assign you for the team success. So these are all the right process, how you are bringing a culture in that to bring out the best results. So these are the benefits for this model, like how members, their relationship, how they are solving their problem, how they are maintaining with the help of leadership. So this is the organizational environment, how you are bringing out changes with a good culture. Culture is more important in the organization. You have studied it, the culture, climate in the organization, in the BOM or MOB. You have studied about the culture climate in the
Yes.
organization. Yeah. So this is what it is pertaining to our performance management, how they are in the group behavior, individual behavior. This is a very lengthy depth knowledge about the performance of all the members in the team, how they are monitored through the processes. So these all models, if you go through one by one, you'll understand depth knowledge about performance management, how they have planned. This all works for you in the future, means like wherever you are placed in your firm or organization or any big company, IT company, these are all HR qualities has to be possessed in you. If you are under the team behavior, how it will be. If you are individual, how the performance will be. So this is all coming to one effectiveness, and you'll become very, very efficient in your manner. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And there is another question comes, what like a question might be the twist. You just study about the high performance teams. See, these generally, if you think they are all very, very goal oriented workers. High performance team, they always goal oriented workers. Means with the inter relationship, how you are studied under the GRPI, clear cut goals with the interpersonal relationship, problem solving, how the procedures are laid, what is the consistency to bring out your outcomes. So that these are all very, very scrutinized. You are specialized in your to give your complementary results for. So this is very, very important. Here you have to study what is your vision. Okay. How the high performance teams are identified. And it is a collection of goal-oriented members who collaborate and create consistently superior outcomes. You have to remember this. You can write a note and a big essay also. So, and one more thing, you have to note down all these models in a categories wise, 1, 2, 3. GRP means goals, roles, procedure, and interpersonal. These all 4 parts of the team need to be very, very effective. And all these parts, because of its simplicity, it is great when you start a team. Like you can write two lines each category. And when you come with the Smith model, again you write 1 sentence. Like that, here the skill are needed, they have to be very accountable, etc., etc. If you write like that, each and every model, their characteristics or what it actually meant, this model, how simple it is, how fundamental it is, how effective it is. So you get a clear cut concept, what is what. Is it clear? You make a
Yes.
note of that. And again, after that, you need to write about the high performance team. For this, it is a very, very unique factor. See, high performance is not just a one team, it is a group of people, isn't it? This high performance team needs unique environment to work very effectively, and how a strong feeling, and how you are dedicated for the team, how you are aggressive in the sense not you're angry or any other opposite manner, but you have to be have the urge of succeeding in your target, and you have to understand. So these are all etc. You have many like mutual trust you should have, interdependency you should have, and wide range of competencies you should have to complete all the activities in your team. So these are all comes under high team, high performance team. What are its features? What are its characteristics? So just you make a note of that. If you write side by dings, you can elaborate the answers. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing you have to, and how high performance is leading. Efficacy means what meaning? Efficacy?
Efficacy, no?
Very, yeah, efficacy.
Efficacy means
Very
efficiency.
accurate. Yeah, very accurate. Very correct. So this is also again what you are expecting from the team. So it is like, it is very neatly mentioned here, leading high performance team and efficacy. You have a clear vision about your goals, roles, procedures, and how you are building. These all very general interaction between you and I and the team and the leader, and how the team members are asking this questionnaire. So it brings some effectiveness in leading the high performance. You just go through this material. Okay. Sometimes members feel this high performance team undergo lot of pressure, but not every concern can be publicly reasoned about. Until then, the leadership should have an intimate conversation in the private manner. So he will make the team member to understand well and set goals by the psychological support. For example, I've given you a lot of work in your classroom. Suddenly you feel a lot of pressure on you. But another individual member is different. The moment I say he'll click it, he'll do it, and he'll complete and show me his work. But wherein another B character says he feels like a pressure on him to complete his task. So what this leader will do, leader in the sense you can now assume he can be a mentor, he can be a counselor. You have studied in 4th block, no? So this leader can call him in a privately, by putting in the psychological manner, he can drag him into task where he will lose his pressure, where he feel very happy to motivate him by controlling all his emotional feeling, not to put himself under the pressurized manner by his psychological. Whose psychological factor is involved here? Leadership. Leaders will motivate again to give him. So this can be in a private conversation, he can mold with the support. So this is what it happens between. Otherwise, what he will think, suddenly he wants to If pressure is more, he feels like, no. For example, if you think our individual part also, if I am working in any institution, if the work is more, no, they are putting more and more pressure on me to complete this portion or giving extra work or doing any other notes, etc., in the institution. So based on those factors, I mentally prepare to walk out from the institution. Okay, you got it? What I'm explaining? Yeah. Suddenly, what happens? One leader always will be monitoring my performance, my knowledge, my skill, my activities, how I am moving. So what he'll understand by monitoring, he will call me to his private room and he will discuss. What he will discuss? Based on his skill, he will motivate me and give me a support to improve my ability by adopting better methods, how I should get into in a easy manner. This is what the team performance with a high efficacy they do. Is it clear? So some
Yes.
suggestions will be there, some psychological factor will be there, some guidance will be there, and will be given some kind of appreciation and how to attain and what is that reward. If you do, I'll give you this. I can motivate you like that also with the incentives and pay raise. Pay raise we studied last unit. Pay raise means those who have the loyal permanent members, they increase the pay also. So I can, in other words, I'm motivating by giving these all inputs for your work performance. So I'm giving, you are taking, I am molding you by the psychological factors. So the team should monitor always each and every member in the organization for achieve. That is the reason they say they all work-oriented goals. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. And you have to build high performance teams and some team put together, whether it is a small or a large, who empowers, who are lack in their decision. So we have many things like how you get into depth of their abilities, their attitudes of each member, and what to see their chances to improve, how they are responsible for the success, and what stamina they got, and if they follow any group role, is it successful or not, and how you are going to select your team members, and how you are going to get support with the cohesiveness. Cohesiveness means COHESIVENess. You know the meaning cohesiveness? Closeness, who are working
Yes.
together closely. I and you working as closely associated with a project or closely associated with the team. So where a group of people will associate together for a common goal, So this is also very important, how when a conflict is there, how you are going to resolve, how you will prevent your negative implications. So you are going to avoid most of the conflict, and you are taking some conflict resolution strategies also. We have in the trade union act, we have conflict resolution strategies, how to console, how to bring the teams into good procedure to bring out their, how you are going to correct. So these are all benefits for the organization if you follow with it. So by collaborating with every aspects of teams, there is nothing like that. You are all very successfully enhance your individual performance for your team contributions. So you can develop very, very committed work team's performance with your team. And one more thing, last class we discussed about some 2 cases, isn't it? Ravi and Verma we discussed, no?
No, ma'am.
Ravi and Verma we didn't discuss?
No, ma'am, we didn't discuss.
No. So this Ravi and Verma, I'll just tell you only to understand what is what. It is there very clearly in your material. This
Okay.
Ravi and Verma, 2 employees. Okay. They are graduated from the electrical engineering. So and so from Ravi is from IIT Chennai and Verma is from Chennai SP College. So this Ravi has 2 diploma degrees in electrical engineering. That means from diploma, he got it from MIT and VIT. So he has a father and father owns 6 acres of land. Again, he's having 2 brothers and 1 more sister. So they all, Ravi lives in a joint family. So he's a family oriented guy. Okay, in short, if you think. So both the employees of production team of so and so company. Company name also is mentioned, if I am wrong, HPEL, boilers and so here it is a team of 6 members who are working on the electrical section of that particular boiler point in HPEL. So another Verma is only his father is a businessman. Okay, is a businessman, is only 1 son for his father. So his father has a big stationery shop and he has a motorbike. And this guy, because of only 1 child in the family, he spent most of his life under the luxurious life. So lot of money he spent and his student life also, at the most he has enjoyed his life. So he thinks always he's high thinking man, high oriented man, like he's having high quality, talented, and he got some team leaders, some union leader also, because of his extra attitude of his. Understood? So because of this luxurious life, he became little aggressive, which pushed him into minor trouble. What are the minor trouble? Because of a union leader, because of is over confident in thinking that is high talented at the college with the high expectation, and he became little egoistic, self-centered man and very conservative, and he always wanting money for to enjoy. So this is the behavior of 2 people. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what happened in the organization, when both are working, what is that you notice is says in our case study. The case study says his positive thinking of looking at the environment of the company, always be happy. By whom? by Ravi, wherein the other guy Varma, always being egoistic, is little different in his behavior. That's what it says in. If you go in the what do you call that, in depth knowledge, it is very interesting case. Here you can see the team leader called for successful meeting of all teams, which held in a formal way. Here what happened? He announced some incentives. So here what happened? There was a big applause for the team members. Here, when team members are given incentives, this Ravi, who is a family-oriented man, came and thanked the team in the private, but this Verma did not agreed for that, which is distributed among all the members for the incentives. He says, he raised one point, says, why all the team members should share? No, they have not contributed. Only one is entitled, or only two are entitled who has put their contribution to the work. But wherein Ravi, because of his calm nature and good nature, he expressed his gratitude for the team incentive. See the behavior here. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what the case study says, how you bring up in the family that same kind of attitude you develop in your organization also. అది అంటారు చూడు, పుట్టుకతో వచ్చేస్తుంది బిహేవియర్ అనేది, అట్లాంటి అనమాట. If you go through this, you'll get more and more inputs for your behavior of Ravi and Varma, how they are brought up, how they have lived in, and what are the attitude of Varma and what is the attitude of Ravi. So this family also counts in your behavior of your performance. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear.
Another unit is our performance management in manufacturing, service, and IT sectors, and how what our management system is found for solving the performance of employees. If you think as a whole in any organization, you always thinking in one aspect, like how you are performing, how the team is performing. Only we are looking into one aspect, only the performance management we are studying, how the system is taking you, how you are placed. So in the IT sectors, is there anything to ask me?
No, ma'am. Understand.
Understood, no? Now, in I think tomorrow we can have 17th unit with the cases and all.
Okay.
Only just 10 minutes is more. I don't think so we'll complete. Tomorrow we start with 17th unit, performance. Today we are done with the performance management for teams. Okay, tomorrow we'll do performance management in manufacturing, service, and sector. So the other guy is absent today.
Yes, Krishna Mohan.
Yeah. If are you prepared tomorrow, any questions? Well and good. We can clarify. Tomorrow will be the last class for our portion.
Okay.
So you write up and what you say that if you have anything to be explained again or anything in detail also, you are welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Tomorrow, I think I suggest you one thing. You just go through some 2-3 cases
Okay.
that give you really a lot of knowledge for your performance. And because why I am motivating you to go through the case study, because your personal knowledge also will improve, your work performance also will be improved. And you'll become more and more efficient with your knowledge. You explore more and more for further development of your performance. Understood?
Ma'am.
See, by studying the cases, you'll explore your knowledge to further extent, I'm telling.
Okay.
Because that give you lot of inputs for your knowledge. Input means what all you study the matter, that all inputs very, very high productivity for your. High productivity means you are high performed, skilled man. That's what we are studying for the high performance teams for our organization. And they are all work oriented people. Now I say you should perform highly skilled man. That means you have to goal oriented man. I should. Like to explore your knowledge, to get further awards or rewards or incentives, you have to be a very high performer. Okay. The performer has to be follow some strategies how to bring a change in your, by building your knowledge or by building your skill, by adopting other strategies, or how you are motivated, to whom you have to go, whether you should go for your by mentor or a leader or this all, etc., etc. So that is what you have to develop this period of time. After that, when you have become any certified post, they're not at all necessary. So this is the stage where you have to explore your knowledge to come up to a particular point. Understood?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. See you tomorrow then.